for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So I hope this video finds you all in the absolute best of health and spirits wherever you might be. What's today, y'all? Somebody hit that lottery. That's what today is. Good for them. Good for them. Now, we didn't hit the lottery, so we got to keep grinding. Got to do some videos, got some work to do tonight. Got to keep grinding. But in this video, we're going to do an update. Not really quite an update, but it is an update on a 150 that was empty. We emptied out this 150 a couple weeks ago, probably about a week ago. We moved all the stock over to the 225, and I was telling you how we're gonna add some fish into that 150. I said we're gonna add the fish from the 75 gallon down here, which we're gonna add some of those fish in there. We are also gonna add some of the fish from the 40 gallon down there. We're also gonna add some fish from the 60 gallon right here. Actually, this is the 55, that's the 60 down there. But we're gonna add some of these fish as well. I would love to get that Giardini in there, but that Giardini will be moving into an extra large aquarium when it becomes available. So we're gonna move into the 150. We're gonna take the green tear out, the more passive of the two, which was right there, that's actually on display. We're going to move him into the 150. We are going to move our cichlid, our albino bichir, our giant gourami, gold giant gourami, our electric blue jack Dempsey. We're going to move our fire eel. Hey, Papa. We're going to move our tire track eel. We're going to move one of the African pikes. Oh, your hand? What's on your hands? Hold on, Papa. I got you. Yeah, his hands are so dirty. All right, so, and then we're going to move over our two kaleberries. So, we're gonna have that nice 150 gallons stocked up. So it should make for an interesting video. Hopefully it's not too troublesome to catch all of these fish. We'll see. I don't think it'll be too bad. I'll start with the smaller of all the fish, which are the fish in this bottom tank right here. And then I'll end with the green tear in the 75 gallon. I hope I do not have to move out all this rock work. Well, I might actually have to move out all the rock work. That sucks because I like the way it looks. It's escaped really nice, but you know what? I did this. I could fix it again. I need something. I need something. I need something to hold all these rocks. Gotta love having extra salt 5 gallon buckets hanging around. At one point in time, I couldn't stand it, but you know what? I appreciate it now. No, Papa. Carter, too much noise. All right, so let me go ahead and try to get this out of here without dripping too much water. I think it should be okay. So I'll leave in here the little Dovahai Feste fry. You know, I might not put the peacock bass with them. If I remember correctly, they were getting bullied by this Vieja, and this Vieja is a pushover. So I really wanted to get the peacock bass out of that small tank so they could really start growing. All right, so I'll probably just put the peacock bass in the 55 gallon. That'll give them enough space to grow out. And once they do, then I could put them in a 225. So we're gonna start with this gold giant gourami that's actually pretty pink right now due to the food that it's always eating. And, grab. There we go. Come on, get out.
He did.
Is that already? All right, good. that out the way. It's in the way. All right, so we got one down. Now I'll go for the electric blue jack. That's nothing. Yeah, that's the light and the lid. All right, got the electric blue jack. All right, now we'll shoot for the umbi. Where you at? And the bisher. Yeah, I see I'm looking for the umbi now. The umbi is more than likely up under that, the air diffuser.
Oh, yeah, it is behind it.
All right. That was easy enough. Nowhere for him to hide. All right, got the umbi in place. Now it's time to grab the albino bisher. Mm-hmm. Definitely easy. Little worm. There you go. So while you take a look at them, I'll go ahead and put all this stuff back real quick, all the rock work. Sure they look good in there now. That's one thing about that 150 gallon with there being a bunch of small fish going in there. Definitely plenty of places for them to hide. Let's see how I'm going to set this back up. It's definitely not going to look as good as it was, but it's whatever. So all we have in here now are the loach. We have some more of the Dovai Feste fry in here. And then we have the Vieja. Oh, I should have taken out the Vieja. Huh, where you at? Yeah, I'm probably over there hiding. Where you at?
It was, I saw it.
All right, so let me go ahead and catch this Vieja real quick, and then I'll be back with you when it's time to catch some fish in the 55 gallon. All right, so here we are. We are now at the 55 gallon, and we're going to start by removing these eels. This should be rather easy. And before I move the peacock bass in here, of course I got to do a cleaning, got to vacuum all that out. That's pretty nasty. I think it's from the eels eating.
I think so too, because of how they eat.
Yeah. I'll start with you. Oh, you came on down, huh? All right, came on down. Gonna make it a little difficult, huh? Gotta pull out the rock work of this one too. Yep. But of course we gotta pull out the rock work. Anything less would be uncivilized. I cannot wait to get the peacock bass in the 225 with albino arowana and the other peacock bass.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Right. By that time, the other peacock bass better be eating because he's still being picky because he think he's gonna get some kind of feeders, which he's not. Alright, start off by getting the rocks from the top. And I'm not going to put all these back in here, especially these little rocks. The thing about the little rocks, just sucks to try to clean, and when you got to remove them, it's just so annoying. So I'm not putting all these back in here, especially since all we're gonna have in here is the peacock bass. I might leave the catfish. I'm not quite sure. Been trying to figure out where I should move him to. He's getting big quick. I would like to move him in the 225 with the other one, but that ART is a jerk, 100%. And last time they were together, he was picking on our tiger shovel nose. So unless he's bigger than him, I don't want to put them together. He's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely got it nasty. All right. Rock out.
Look like it's snowing in there.
Huh?
Look like it's snowing in there.
It is. Look how big he is. Boy, you done got chunky. You might be bigger than the other one now. I might try to put him in the 225. He might be bigger than that. Well, he might be. He's thicker, but I don't know if he's longer.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You're getting a little too excited, baby.
I still think I might put him in there.
Okay.
I don't think it's, let's see, which one are you? Okay, you're the one that I said I was gonna put in there. So we got this one. Drip, 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 flop, flop, flop. There you go.
Oh, they came out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, let's grab the fire,
Nice.
the fire eel, who's really a loach. There we go. Now we're going to grab bring over the other African pike. He's going to go down low. So since they're not getting along anymore, I don't want to keep them together. Don't need to keep on stressing them out. Yeah, but as they get bigger, they definitely become more aggressive towards other species of their kind. Come on, tire track, let's go. You seem to be giving me a little trouble, bud. There we go. Got you. He was trying to give me one. Right. Got his head sticking out the hole. There we go. All right. Now, like I said, so I could either put the tiger shovel nose down there in the 75 gallon, or I could put him in the 225.
Well, up to you, baby.
Little Dovi Feste right there, little Dovi hybrid. I'm gonna have to take him out. I already was planning on moving him. He's over there trying to act all Billy bad. All right, bud, where we gonna put you at? You are such a cool fish. I might put you. Look, there we go. Ooh, you done got. Come on, man. Don't we get my mic wet. Don't get my mic wet, man. Don't get my mic wet. You're kind of, where the other one at? Back there.
Yeah. I mean, why don't you put him in here if you can?
Because I don't want him to, if he's going to eat somebody by accident, I don't want him to accidentally eat my electric blue Jack Dempsey
Right.
or the Vieja. I mean, if he eats a Dovi Feste fry, who's going to, whatever. That's why. How's he doing? Looking good down there too.
Yeah.
And the same one, that's the one I'm taking out. Matter of fact, I'm taking out all of those big Dovi Feste fry. Look at them, they just big. Yeah. I'm taking them in the back. I'm taking them to the 180. They going to the 180. All right, now lastly, lastly. Now, green tear, go into there. Let's see how hard this is gonna be. So now they're on alert. They're on alert because I've been dropping fish in here. So it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I think where's the other one, babe? I need one more net. I had that black one, I think it's on top of the 20 gallon. Thank you, babe. Just a little scare him out. There we go. Okay, that's not the one that I want. That's the one that I want to stay in here.
The one is, yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
it's you.
underneath. You know.
Oh, mad. Look at you. Look at you all mad. All right, so now we'll see how, there we go. Mic was all twisted up. All right, so we'll see how that works out. I know I wanted to get all these fry up out of here, but now, who cares? They could be in there. At least I didn't have to pull out any of the rock. I know that if I took out the fry, I could have my 2 peacock bass in here though.
I'm gonna see if I have to take off all the rock. Take out all the rock.
I definitely would have to take out all the rock.
Because that's exactly where they're hiding, in the little crevices.
Yeah. All right, that's gonna make for another video. Like I said, I could definitely move the peacock bass into the 55 gallon up there, and that'll be at least twice the size of the tank that they're currently in, because right now they're thugging inside of that 20 gallon. What other options do I have? I could even put them, because I guess I want to get them out of there, right? I think that's what I really want to do. So even put them in there will be better. I could even throw them down there in that 40 gallon. That's an upgrade for them. Because, quarantine tanks, they're not stable. You know what I mean? I don't have, I'm about to take out all this and have to clean it. And where's the bacteria going to be sitting and thriving besides the sponge? So maybe I will just throw them down there. Yeah, I'll put them down there. Although they definitely look good in here too. This tank looks really clear and clean and all that. Good, they looking like they want to get bigger. All right. So what I need to do is I need to stabilize this 55 gallon. That's what I have to do. So not only do I need to clean it, I need to throw some sand in here, some kind of substrate, so I have another element that will allow me to cultivate this beneficial bacteria, because bare bottom tanks, might be easy to clean, you might believe, but when you have that substrate, it's almost like another form of filtration. All of the detritus, all of the food, all of that kind of stuff goes into the substrate, sinks to the bottom. Your beneficial bacteria is going to eat that up and it's going to convert it to nitrites, to nitrates, and that's how you get the nitrogen cycle. Now, when you don't have that, you have to pull it out. Like I had, like this is, you know, that's a lot. That's a lot that have to be pulled out. And then when you pull all of that out and then fill it up with all this fresh water, you don't really have a quite sterile tank, but you don't really have a stable aquarium. That's why when you see these aquariums with a thick substrate bed and things like that, that's another form of filtration. You have filtration on the bottom with that substrate. You have filtration with your filters, whether it be a sponge filter, a hang on the back filter, a sump or whatever. All those are forms of filtration. So that's why I always push, have you a nice substrate in your aquariums. Not only does it look better, but again, that's a form of filtration. So if you didn't know, now you know. So yeah, that's what I have to do. That's what I got to do. Right now, they're currently looking good and doing absolutely fine in this 20-gallon. So in the next video, we'll be doing something with that 55-gallon right there. I definitely need to, like I said, I need to clean this, drain this, get all this crap out of here. I'm probably going to take out about 50% of this water. We're going to add in a nice substrate in here, and then we could go ahead and I'm going to put the rock back in here because I got beneficial bacteria on the rock. But could you imagine that's really not a lot of surface area for your beneficial bacteria? That substrate all through there. Millions upon billions of beneficial bacteria cultivating in that substrate bed. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 150-gallon. I know our tiger shovel nose is looking good down there. And then up top, yeah, look at him, looking good down there. And then up top, we have our electric blue Jack Dempsey, our 2 green terrors. We got the Umbi cichlid back there. And they definitely do need a little wipe down. I got some algae that I got to clean off of the glass. But it has been sitting. That right there is the VA high. You just seen the tire track eel right there. Fire eel up top. Look at them. They can't believe they got such a large aquarium. That's how I wanted my peacock bass to feel. All right. So that's the latest and greatest in the fish room now. So we're going to actually do another video. We're going to do a feeding video. You're going to have to catch that one. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure the notification bell hit because you don't want to miss this upcoming video. But I hope that you enjoyed the video. I really do. Hope that y'all learned something. Hope that you were inspired by something. I hope that I provided you with some kind of tip that can help you in your fish room. Remember what I said about that substrate. Don't forget that. Don't let me catch y'all talking about some bare bottom tanks. Just messing around. Hope that you could take something from that though. Really just think about what I said, do some research. You know, you don't have to take my word for it. Just take the fact that you heard it here, whether it's the first time, the 10th time, or the 100th time. Just understand that you heard me say it as well. And do some research for yourself if you don't want to believe me. But I like the substrates. Like I said, it's more than just aesthetically pleasing. It's another form of filtration. And I hope that helps you stabilize some of your aquariums. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace. All right, y'all. So we almost at 20K. We almost at 20K. I appreciate you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the content, help us get to that 20K. Also, follow us over on TSC with me on TikTok and YouTube. That is our other channel, Behind the Scenes. You get to see all the behind the scenes content. Aida's in charge of that one. She's been doing a wonderful job getting ahead of me. So if you want to get ahead of me too, you got to follow over there. But again, I appreciate you all. Let's get to that 20K. Have a good one. Peace.